Greetings, my friends. Great to be back. Here we are on Hump Day, middle of the week. For those of you newly rendered part-time workers via Obama's health care plan, it used to be Hump Day, but now you don't even have a Hump Day. You're just screwed. Or some of you may enjoy it. You seen these new Obama ads, speaking of being screwed? You seen the new Obamacare ads are promoting promiscuity. They're promoting it. Colorado is where some of these ads are targeting millennials. Greetings, folks. Great to have you here on the Rush Limbaugh program. The telephone number 800-282-2882 and the email address lrushbo@eibnet.com. Let me turn the ditto cam off here for a second because I'm going to have to zoom in. I should have done this before the program started, but I wasn't going to talk about this now. I don't know what happened. Close enough. Let me get a little tighter. Hang on. Be patient. I know some of you don't have a ditto cam and don't care about this, but for those who do, all right. Now, you all may remember this. There was a controversy about a year and a half ago. Some guy got in real big trouble. There was a woman out there that was made to look like she was testifying before a congressional committee. She wasn't. It was a press, sort of a PR deal with members of Congress made to look like they were conducting hearings. And there was this student, this 35-year-old student from Georgetown who was complaining that for as often as she had sex, birth control pills were costing her like, what was it, $3,000 a month or some such thing, and she wanted relief from this. She wanted the regime, she wanted Obamacare to pay for her contraception. She wanted Obamacare to pay for her birth control pills. And there was some guy that reacted to this, trying to have fun with it by characterizing the kind of behavior that the woman might have been engaged in, such as promiscuity. And it turns out that the guy that he used a word he didn't mean to use. He meant to use promiscuity, and it caused a lot of people to freak out and so forth. It was about a year and a half ago, but lo and behold, folks, every time, even when I screw up, I get it right. Because that's exactly what happened. I'm going to show you now. I'm going to turn on the ditto cam. The Obama, when I first saw this, somebody sent me this yesterday. I thought, this is a joke. I thought this was an Onion satire type joke, and I was prepared not to use this. And then I found out there's 10 or 12 different ads for every kind of behavior that is, basically irresponsible. And it's promoting this. These ads are promoting this irresponsible behavior and assuring you that you'll be okay if you engage in this irresponsible behavior if you get insurance. The ads are designed to convince young people, millennials, to go sign up for Obamacare. Now, here's the first ad, and it's for those of you that don't have the ditto cam here and can't see it. By the way, you get the ditto cam at rushlimbaugh.com if you become a subscribing member. You get so much, by the way, if you subscribe, not just the ditto cam. You get an encyclopedic website, but more on that later. You also get the ditto cam where you can watch this program take place each and every day. And I'm going to hold up this ad. And like all of these ads, like I say, there's 1, 2, 3, 8, maybe 12 of these. They're all titled Got Insurance. Now, this ad, for those of you who can't see it, we've got a millennial couple. A young woman in jeans and heels in a sleeveless, scanty top. Smiling. She's what color hair? Is that dishwater blonde? Hair, is that the tricolor auburn? Well, I guess it depends on how it prints out for you. Her mouth is wide open. She's smiling like she can't wait. Their mouth is wide open. She dirty blonde. Okay, that's okay. Dishwater dirty blonde. That's the color of the woman's hair. And her mouth is wide open, and she's smiling like she's anticipating something. She can't wait, folks. That mouth is wide open. If you get my drift, the mouth is wide open. She can't wait, and she's holding in her hand, proudly and happily, some birth control pills. In the container they come from the pharmacy. Next to her, and her name is Susie. Next to her is a guy named Nate, and Nate is a classic hipster. He looks like he's also wearing jeans, a gray long-sleeve shirt untucked with a sport coat, his left hand in his left pocket, which is suggestively close to the pubic area. We've got young children listening to the program now because of Rush Revere and the Brit. I got to be careful here. And while Susie, mouth is wide open in eager anticipation, holding her birth control pills, Nate here has this grin on his face like he knows what's coming when we stop looking at the ad. When he gets her off of this piece of paper and where he wants it, we know what's going to happen. All right, now here's the copy. Got insurance? Let's get physical. Oh, my God, is he hot? Let's hope he's as easy to get as this birth control was. My health insurance covers the pill, which means all I have to worry about is getting him between the covers. I got insurance, and now you can too. Thanks, Obamacare. And then at the bottom, there's an asterisk. The pill does not protect you from STDs. Condoms and common sense do that. All right, now, here's the ad. I'm going to turn a ditto cam on. You've heard me read the text. There is the ad. That ad is promoting promiscuity. That ad is associating promiscuity with Obamacare. Obamacare will get you your birth control pill so you can get him and you can get her. And you can get them between the covers, each other between the covers. You don't have to worry about anything because Obamacare's got you covered because you got insurance. Show you this one more time. I have to pull this down because I've got the ditto cam really focused in. And when I think back, when I, ladies and gentlemen, predicted, I warned everybody that's where this was headed. This is exactly what I forget that woman's name now, Snurdly, the one that was in that fake congressional hearing press conference. Well, she was asking, she was sitting there and she was basically saying, look, I want to have limitless, endless sex. I want you to pay for it. And it's costing me $3,000 a month for my birth control. And I can't afford that with my tuition and everything else. And I want you all to pay for it. And I was, like any, I think, normal, responsible person, I was insulted by this, that we were here being told we have to pay for this. Which is behavior we don't sanction. We don't think there's anything good can come of it. You know what this is like, folks? I remember back in the 1990s when the schools started teaching young people in high school and junior high school how to use condoms as part of the sex education curriculum. And it got to the point where even parents were offering their teenage children spare bedrooms in the house to have sex with their boyfriends and girlfriends because the car was too dirty, one woman caller told me. And at least in the house, they knew it would be clean. And I said, well, the theory was you couldn't stop them from having sex. They're going to do it, Rush. You can't stop them. So we may as well try to teach them safe sex. I said, okay, well, you're going to include the cigarettes on the nightstand for the post-coitus ritual. Well, coitus is okay because they'll have to ask their parents what that is, and the parents can worm their way out of that one. No, the parents of this show do know. What is it, low information, coitus, what that? Never heard that. Got insurance? They're still sleeping anyway. The low information crowd's still sleeping. They haven't gone up and turned on Instagram and Yahoo yet to figure out what's going on in the world. So this is just one of them. But honest to God, folks, this let me read to you again. Oh, my God, is he hot? Let's get physical. Let's hope he's as easy to get as this birth control. My health insurance covers the pill, which means all I have to worry about is getting him between the covers. I got insurance. So here's an ad aimed at millennials telling them all they got to do is go sign up insurance and they get all the Obamacare contraception they want free. And then all they have to do is worry about getting betwixt and between the sheets. Now, these ads, you know what's incumbent in an ad campaign like this is the assumption, and some of you may think that this is smart marketing. The assumption here is that these young people are irresponsible, they're unserious, their only interest, and by the way, the other ads including drinking shots, guzzling out of kegs, partying, hooking up, working out at the gym and losing while drinking wine. Two women working out at the gym, drinking wine, making plans. Oh, there! Look at. I haven't seen The Young Black Butcher, so I don't know what that is. But there's Club. Oh, no, that's not the. The only one when I see with a black kid in the ads carrying a bag of golf clubs. I don't see that. But I mean, folks, they're just there's even one for painkillers. 3 looks like female rollerbladers, and what this is, obviously, the implication here is that millennials can be bought by promising them free access to all of this irresponsible behavior, irresponsible, unserious behavior, that all they care about, the only thing young people care about, and maybe this is true since they can't find work, that all they care about is drinking shots, guzzling out of kegs, partying, hooking up, drinking wine at the gym, taking risks, and being irresponsible in general. But then they're assuming that these same irresponsible, sybaritic, hedonistic, worthless, irresponsible kids are nevertheless responsible enough to seek out insurance at the Obamacare exchange. It's a totally mixed message. I can't help but think back to that 2-week period of massive controversy. Here it is. It has come to life, brought to you by the Obama administration, actually promoting promiscuity, encouraging it by saying, we'll give you what you need to make sure there are no consequences to your actions. Just sign up for Obamacare, and there's no consequences to whatever you do, because if it involves health, we got you covered. That's the message they're sending out. Let's take a brief time out. Don't go away. How did I know? That one was easy. That was T-ball. That didn't take any particular special analysis or analytical ability. I mean, you see a woman up there complaining about her birth control pills and begging to have it all covered no matter how much activity she engages in. What do you think's going on? And here's the regime right in there, because whatever kind of behavior they end up causing in people, they don't care about this. Standards, morality, comportment, decency, none of that matters whatsoever. Anyway, got to take a break. Sit tight. Coming back much more after this, so don't go away.